Oh my god. You can still win. Like, Wraith King is not a bad matchup into anti-mage. He hits like a truck.
Yeah.
Especially when he gets armored Deso.
The teams have. I think that's something SMG will look to punish. Try to break up these fights, have the aim split push.
They got the Nightmare on the Brood. Coming in for the body blocks with the Wraithfire Blast. They've got a first blood, given it to Carl. Nicely executed as well. And they've got a ward down. They may want to fight 4 versus 5. Cuckoo gets a nice shield crash off, giving him some good damage block. 45% being blocked, but now it's mid one in some trouble. He leveled up Mana Break. He's a goner. 2 kills go the way of T1. They may be the slower team, but they kills as a 5-man unit. And that is a good start for them.
And that's massive. Carl gets both of those kills. So he gets first blood, he gets a bonus from killing off mid one, and even Moon.
They're chasing Moon
stepping
down.
out of bounds here.
They've got another split earth in 1 second. Moon's got to dodge this, but he can't. He's just got to keep running, and as a result, it's going to be another kill for Carl.
What?
He even times it. Triple kill. He's on a killing spree.
Focusing instead of in Scream of Pain to clear out the wave to keep that pacing with Carl. But Carl already having this level advantage, having that gold advantage is just sickening. Like, he's already level 2. Still 1.5 on Moon. I mean, having this bottle minute 0 is just insane.
Oh, they've got a kill down on bottom on Cuckoo. This stats, low health pool, makes you very vulnerable in lane. And against the Gush plus the right clicks of an anti-mage, you know, AM isn't the worst of laners at times. Top lane, though, they're going to get the kill on Raging Potato. His Brood struggling against...
Oh, it's a slow start. Like, the CS of mid one still at 9-0. I mean, Cuckoo's not much better at 11-4, but compare that to a Wraith King at 17-5, you have a much freer time. And speaking of that top lane, who's caught out.
Yep. They get another kill. This is a bloodbath of an early game. Raging Potato wants to kill on Whitemon, going over the trees. 1 or 2 more right clicks. The salve, it ticks only for a second, but that may have just saved his life. Denied, but a TP coming in. Grimstroke may look to deny Carl from one of these water runes. He's scanning it. He may be in some trouble here. Afu lays the bait, the blink in with the Inkswell. They're going to go in on Carl. Can't land the Split Earth to start things off. Carl, this is a big kill to get. Corpse Moon's trying to make sure he gets it. He times it. That's the dominating streak ending. 400 gold almost going Moon's way. And the second water rune also.
More spells to spam out. Still only a level 1 Edict, as you mentioned, Parker, only tickling the tower. But if you find that opportunity to get a good stun off, start to get the Pulse Nova off, you can line up for kill. So some potential coming through there for Carl. Moon at the least has the bounty rune to top up on. But all of that movement has been open from side lanes. Look at Roger again down bot.
Yeah, just constantly being pressured. And mid one's burning their mana, but he can't really do...
And the pace for AM in the jungle, without even power treads, is just abysmal. So you've got to find a way to get that space out. They are playing top, though, Carl.
Yeah, rotating on in. They've managed to bring down Afu to start things off. Raging Potato just has to vacate this lane. So not looking to give up that early tower to the Brood. And with the Cuckoo appearing as well with the relocate, they're going to bring down Raging Potato as well. He leaves Cuckoo behind, making sure they get the kill. And also maybe worried that there was a gank waiting for them at bot or not. But they decide not to waste the Rolling Thunder and just happy to kind of force him away. Coming in on mid, though. This time around, they will commit the Rolling Thunder. They want Moon's Queen of Pain. Instead, they're going to have to settle for Roger's Tide. But this also will give them perhaps this tier 1 mid tower. They've got the level 4 Diabolic Edict, and this time around, with the creeps cleared out and a Siege Wagon, I don't know if SMG can do anything to defend this one.
They still have Moon hanging around trying to clear out the wave, but they've got the Siege Creep all the way back.
Double Mana Void. Trying to use this combo. Does a lot of damage. The Nightmare is there onto Cuckoo to keep him alive, as well as gets the Swashbuckle off. He's being brought down low with the Spiderlings from Brood getting the kill. He does manage to spawn some out. Whitemon now being chased down by those spiders. Full retreat as they kill off the Io. Well, sorry, the Io and Lestrak kill off one more in the backlines. Moon doing a good job hunting, but they've lost Afu to 23SAVAGE. All 10 heroes here in the mid lane for this T1 mid tower. SMG still lose the tower, and they...
From T1, when this kind of pace coming through, Parker, they've just gotten online really fast. They know they've got this early power spike. They know they've slowed down the AM. There's not enough on the Brood to be a massive threat. And speaking of, Raging's caught up top.
Oh, the Yule set up. There's no running away from this combo. Cuckoo there to follow it up. They've brought down the Brood. The one hero...
Parker, they've got the Ravage ready on Roger. As long as he doesn't get caught out first, they could turn, but he's up front here.
He may just have to be the sacrificial lamb. We'll see if they can get more Rolling Thunder on the back lines. Catching a couple in the trees here. They've done a really good job of finding SMG, making it so that they don't just get the Tide. Can the Brood TP out in time? He does. So just the 2 kills in the end. Could have been a whole lot worse, but they see the Queen of Pain and Bane.
Webs, and they can scout around with a Spiderling. So there's still an angle here for SMG. They still got that Ravage in Roger.
Well, they need to get here soon. The Tide making his way over the pit. He's nearby. He can walk in very soon. And I think T1 don't want to get caught inside the pit, but they'll more than happily take a fight. Moon's BKB may catch him by surprise, and with Cuckoo being chained down, the Ravage is going to catch 3. Leshrac does dodge it with the Yule Scepter. They need to bring down this Zephyr Io, and Moon's going to make sure they do. He's being Fiend Scripted up. Whitemon, his Shadow Amulet. He loves to make this play, and they can't cancel his grip. Oh, the sneaky, sneaky Bane. Does look like T1 may secure themselves Roshan here. Spiderling scouting things out. The Inkswell on the Spiderling. That's a pesky little combo, but Aegis will be claimed.
He's not able to apply that map pressure you want. He's just not shutting down that top jungle away from T1, so they're still finding really good farm across every core here.
And that's definitely going to become a concern as they continue to get picked off. Up in the bottom lane gets found, and T1. The one thing, I guess, you know, as far as any good news goes for the... Oh, hold that thought. They're being chased down, relocate in. It doesn't feel like, you know, they're completely starving out SMG. SMG are managing to get on the map and get some farm, keeping it just a 5k gold lead, and also finding some pickoffs while they're at it. They kill the Bane, who gets caught out alone. Moon, once again, though, forced to BKB just defensively to keep himself alive. And they're chasing, looking for more. Cuckoo does... He gets brought down by the Rolling Thunder.
Nice free kill coming down here for the side of T1. They managed to catch out Moon, but he is a bit more slippery for Cuckoo to pin down without that Rolling Thunder. But this is the point now where T1 can't just pressure these 2 lanes without tier 2s. Are going to make the play on Cuckoo, though.
Yeah. Trying to force him to do something. Defensive Heals is there. He dodges the Sonic Wave. And with the IO giving him some extra sustain, he's turning this one around. Ravage comes out, catches a couple, but Carl on the Leshrac, he's still alive for now. He's trying to heal his way through this one. Mana Void does some good damage to kill the Lesh, but it's not enough for the rest of them. Now the grip is there. It's on to Moon. They don't have a way to cancel this one. 23SAVAGE still has Reincarnation, so they can't do anything about this Wraith King. And with Brood being slept up, that gives time for the Wraith Fire Blast to come back up, allowing them to set up on Raging Potato to bring him down as well. Beyond godlike Wraith King. They lose the Leshrac and lose some Bloodstone charges, but they'll be more than happy with... Oh, he's just going to pick it up. Okay. They don't hold on to it. They look to go take that fight. Perhaps just not realizing that Carl was nearby with that... Oh my god! He almost one-shots him. I wish that was a one-shot. He left him on about 50 health, and Raging Potato... Ooh, nice TP out. Finds another... Whether item-wise to contest this one, but they may feel like they just have to. Grimstroke as well as Quap just down in the bottom part of the map, so it looks like they may just be giving this one up for free. Roger has a Blink. Is he going to go for the steal? Thinks about it. Goes in. Blink Ravage, but Aegis has already been picked up, and that's a big Ravage cooldown. They kill off Whitemon, but Roger will definitely pay the price, and they may go looking for more. Moon's got to be a little bit careful here. He will have to set things off. He's got to make sure he doesn't get caught by any kind of a stun here as the BKB Wraith King on the front lines trying to find that follow-up kill, but it's just the Tidehunter, so they end up trading support for support.
Oh god. Are they gonna find it? There's an Ag Shard. They just left a...
Yeah. What's his smoke move looking to achieve? Carl on the front lines has an Aegis. He's not the best of targets, but they'd love to get this IO. They blink him with that Scream, get the silence out on the IO, and they do manage to bring him down before he can even use something like his Holy Locket. Carl has chewed through most of his mana pool. He's a big ticking time bomb. Mid one finds the Mana Void. No one's next to him. They do a good job splitting up to make sure the damage doesn't bounce on anyone else, but now that Leshrac is on his second life, will they still go for the high ground play here? 23SAVAGE blinks in, looking for the Grimstroke, and they'll get that one kill. He thinks about the tier 3. Now with these big spells on cooldown, no Mana Void for the Leshrac. We'll see if they can hold. Cuckoo getting low. So be a little bit careful with his Pangolier here. They want this tower here. The Sonic Wave coming through, and the Pangolier does get the Yules off as well as the Swashbuckle, but he's being chased down. Tide dies and buys back immediately. Mid one's on the backline, wants the Bane, but with the Nightmare, he can't do anything about that. Elsewhere, 23SAVAGE is just chewing and chopping people up on the high ground, but he's lost his target. The BKB, he's going to carry his big fat axe out of there. Sayu. Very quickly, Zephyr's becoming the main target for SMG when they initiate. They try and kill him off first, and then use Carl as that secondary target. Speaking of Carl, he's found Afu. So stun is not going to do enough to bail him out. Nice find for Carl. Starting to rebuild up some of those Bloodstone charges. He's going to TP mid. A fight is breaking out here. They've got the grip on the Moon. Is there anything to cancel this? Once again, White One, he's kind of invised up. Mid One has the mana ball. He doesn't really want to use on the Bane. Ends up doing so anyways, just to make sure he tries to keep Moon alive. But Moon gets chased down and brought down by 23SAVAGE. Things kind of falling apart. Tether through. Mid One getting caught by a tether stun there. Sick play from Zephyr. Mid One will manage. Oh, he throws a Blink Fragment out. If he gets stunned, he could be dead here, but he gets out just in time. Play on mid lane. There are 4 SMG heroes alive. No tide for 28 seconds means no Ravage to worry about. And it looks like, yeah, with the Desolator and the Edict, they just want to go for this second lane, the tier 3 tower, but they blink in with Moon. And so Mid One, he goes in, and they're going to take out the first life of the Wraith King. Can they deal with the second? The Leshrac with the BKB is just going to turn and fight, and Mid One, he's melting fast. He doesn't get a chance to blink out. He's dead without buyback. He bought out for the Aghanim Scepter, and as a result, they're going to have to defend now without him. Moon is almost finishing off the IO, down to 5 health. They will finish him off with the Spawn Spiderlings. The nuke doing some good damage, but that's the only kill they've managed to get. If they want to stall this out, they don't have a
full force for this next fight. SMG are full force as well around that time. AM not too far away from the respawn. They have a Ravage to play with. There's still some good defense here if they want to force the issue.
They may lose this Rax before AIM gets a chance to respawn. That's the worry, though, and that's the timing T1 have found. Wraith King gets Reincarnation back. 10 seconds till AIM's back. They haven't got much time. They do send in the Dark Portrait with the Inkswell. Nicely done with the Ravage follow-up, catching all 4. Oh, Roger, the perfect initiation. They're getting the Wraith King low. He has got that Reincarnation. Now Cuckoo comes rolling in, and with the BKB Leshrac, they're going to turn this one around on the Brood. Mid One's come back to the fight, but now he's getting caught in the Rolling Thunder. He's getting chain stunned up here. He doesn't get a spell off. He just gets annihilated. He can't play into the chain stun, and they feel like they've got this game in the bag. They're going for the tier 4 towers. They're going for that killing blow. Cuckoo and Carl charging forward. Carl thinking about going to the fountain, just buying what he can in there. He gets himself a Kaya and Sarge, and now going for the last tier 4 tower remaining. 23SAVAGE has to be a little bit careful. The Dark Portrait causing them some problems here. But they will manage to disengage, and uh-oh, Queen of Pain was trying to go in and make a play. Pays for it with her life, and will have to buy back if they want to defend. It may just be game over. They've lost Grimstroke as well, so no more Dark Portraits to play around. Tier 4 tower being focused, only the throne left standing, and Moon, he's 1 versus the world. He's going to GG out. It's all over. SMG will finish in 4th place, and congratulations to T1. 3rd place in the SCA DPC League Winter Tour. Not the result they were looking for. You know, the tiebreaker against Fnatic not going their way. This is the only team that managed to beat Boom throughout this tour, but unfortunately some, you know, key losses to Obi, Neon, as well as Fnatic meant they were in these tiebreakers.